It is 5 in the morning. We're leaving Vancouver. And the reason we're leaving at 5 in the morning is because the Amtrak Cascades only runs twice a day. One at 6:35 in the morning and one at 6 p.m. So in order to make our way home, we have to take the 6:35 train, and we have to get there an hour before to do customs. So right now we're walking to the Amtrak via rail station. Yeah. Now, you might be wondering why we're not taking the SkyTrain or the bus. And the reason is it's still too early for the SkyTrain to run, and the only bus we could take was a 20-minute walk plus the bus. So it's easy for us to just 20-minute walk to the train station. SkyTrain. And there's another one right behind it. So, because SkyTrain is an automatic system, what I believe is happening right now is trains are getting dispatched from the yard, and they're just following each other out with like one signal block of space, so they can each go to different stations and then become the first train of the day from those stations. Because right behind that train is two more. Through those trees, Pacific Central Station, where our Amtrak Cascades is going to be boarding today. Before our train, gotta make a Timmy's run. Timmy's acquired. Onwards to the train station. We're gonna take the Cascades to Everett today. Whoa, there's a Lego model of the station. And right there, the customs lines. Wow, I'm back in the US technically. There's the Canadian set. It's a Via train, goes all the way to Toronto. And then behind this sort of like hidden area is my train, Cascades number 517. Because the Cascades doesn't make any stops between Vancouver and Bellingham, which is the next stop in the US, border crossing things take place here in Vancouver, so I'm technically standing in the US right now. Wild. Unfortunately, no Talgos for us today. Instead, our train is going to be Horizon Fleet. And here we are. Our home for the next 3 hours. Prime nap location. Munching on my Timmy's breakfast. A truly Canadian last meal. 10 minutes early. We're leaving Vancouver. Parallel with SkyTrain for a little bit. Fraser River. And over there, that bridge is the SkyTrain Bridge, specifically designed for SkyTrains to cross into Surrey.
If you look up to the right-hand side of the train right now, you can see a colony of seagulls out there next to the river, hanging out in the mud. And off to the left-hand side, first try and get a nice sunrise over the Cascade Mountains. Well, folks, at this point, we are about 15 minutes from that U.S.-Canada border. Folks, when we do get to that U.S.-Canada border, we are going to ask all passengers, please return to their seats. The cafe will be closed at that time. The restrooms will also be off limits. So if you would like to use those facilities, you still have a little over 10 minutes to do so. But once again, once we approach the border, all passengers will need to be in their seats in preparation for that border inspection.
Apparently that is Canada's longest pier. White Rock, British Columbia. Almost at the border. Saying goodbye to Canada. I guess there's the White Rock. I do believe we have crossed into the United States. But we still have to stop here for more border inspections. And a few minutes later, we're clearing the border. Then we're back in America.
What? I got service again.
I don't know if you should be cheering. I don't want to return to reality.
I got service again.
Interesting about Bellingham is that the station is located in the south of the city. It's Bellingham Fairhaven Station. This is because it offers a connection to the marine terminal. And I'm pretty sure that blue and yellow boat there is part of the Alaska Marine Highway System, which means that it's going to travel all the way up the Alaskan coast. It takes something like 5 days to get there, I think. There's the front of our train. Bye bye, Bellingham.
Oh, you have to do both at the same time. Maybe you could probably also have that. So these I don't know whether I have.
Here's a Skagit Transit Yard. Mount Vernon station. Apparently they have a tulip festival here. Here we are in Stanwood.
Thank you.
Rounding the bend into Everett, our destination on this train.
He's gonna get you on down there.
We made it to Everett. Normally the Cascades uses Talgo trains, but today, Horizon fleet. It's okay. Be like that. Over there is the Orion 5 from 2001. So 3.5 hours later, we made it to Everett. We're still deliberating what we do next. They're fighting the machine right now.
Definition of insanity.
My Orca card won't let me load a day pass. Jen's won't either, but Johnny and Amber both got day passes. Why? Well, I tried texting the Orca helpline. We're just gonna go try a machine outside now. Here's the transit center. Y'all enjoying the cold winter of late September? Okay, SF boy. The Everett Transit Information Center has their little logo.
Yes!
Oh? Okay, so the outside machine is working for Jen. We'll see if my card gets as lucky. So the reason that we're here fighting the Orca machines to get a day pass is because Everett Transit is one of the last remaining operators of Orion 5s, and there happens to be a 2001 Orion 5 out and about today. So I'm dragging these poor fools along with me as I go foam over the Orion 5 that will depart in a few minutes. Success. I got my day pass. Let's go wait for the Orion 5. It'll be on the Route 19 today. And here comes one of them now. I believe this is the bus we're gonna ride.
Oh, it's a Flipkart destination sign.
The destination sign does flippies. It's such an old boy. They give out whole packets of schedule info and
I used the wrong card.
love. There's a maintenance train going through right now. Cool.
We debated about making the MU like this.
There's the Everett station. Massive Funko Pops in front of a store. Alright.
Every day's adult days.
See, I feel like
high school's letting all the kids out right now.
No, I think it's lunchtime.
Oh, just lunchtime?
Open campus lunch, probably.
Crazy.
But they get out about house arrest like that.
High school is crazy.
That's what YOLO thinks of uni.
Let Lauren hit it.
Don't have the above ground electrical components to make them function.
Huh.
We have like 10 of the plug-in type chargers up there. Alright now.
Yeah, there's one of the Gillig electrics.
Yep. And they're made like any other deal. They buy the best components they can find from various other people. Like it may be electric, but it's a Cummins powertrain.
Orion 5. So, one very enjoyable ride on the Orion 5 later. Here we are back at the Everett Transit Center. Our driver, super nice. That was just a round trip on the 19. Yeah, really awesome guy. We were chatting with him up and down the run. But now we're here to catch the 512. And the 512 will take us to Northgate Station. And it's interesting because it's run in Dennis's. And also, there's another Orion 5 coming. These 2001 buses still have their flip dot destination signs, which I honestly love. We need more flip dot dusties. Anyway, that 512 over there, the Dennis, is going to be ours, I think. Here comes another Denny. Is it going to be ours? They said they're getting rid of these buses too, which is unfortunate, but not really surprising. The Denny is going to take us to Northgate.
We get health insurance, dental insurance.
Amber wants to work for Everett Transit now.
I'm moving to Everett.
We're all moving to
Pay is
Everett.
higher than my suitcase.
Bye-bye, Orion. The seats are so nice. Oh my god. Living luxury. There's a Skagit Transit bus. And there's the Orion 5. Final destination of the day is to go back home to Davis, California, obviously. But we started in Vancouver. So, first line of questioning, why didn't we just fly back? It was really expensive to just hop on a plane from Vancouver Airport, so I looked at the train. The train to Seattle would have been something like $46, but the train to Everett saved me about $15. So I routed us through Everett, and then it all kind of worked out that the 512 to Seattle uses Denny's, and I wanted to ride a Denny on the freeway. And then it even more worked out that Everett Transit had Orions, and we got really lucky. I'm on my freeway Denny, and most importantly, I got to ride the 2001 Orion 5 and had a really nice driver, so I'm really happy that everything worked out the way it did. Thought we were gonna hit those trees. Anyway, it's just another half hour, bit of time until we get to Northgate. Oh boy. Real skills test right now.
Next stop,
I think we just ran over a cone.
Bay 1. Newberry Square.
So many Denny's everywhere I go. Pulling into Linwood, you see they have an extension that's being built. And eventually, once the link reaches all the way up here, these bad boys are only going to be Linwood Everett. There's another Denny on the 535. Oh, we're on the 512 today.
Next stop, Loveland Terrace Railway Station, Bay 6. Loveland Terrace Transit Center.
So, the 512 and a Denny has dropped us off here at Northgate. This station is featured a lot in my recent videos, but we're getting on the 1 train. Our destination is the SeaTac Airport, but it's not actually our destination right now because we're going to the Stadium Light Rail Station because we have some exciting lunch plans. Jollibee. Alrighty. Okay, let's go where Johnny's going.
Next stop, Rooferville.
So, 20 minutes later, we're back at Stadium Station, which also happens to be the site of one of King County Metro's bases, where the buses live. But we're transferring here to the Route 150 bus, That's gonna take us to the South Center Mall because we want to get lunch. Whoa, the tracks here have whole chain guards, or like chain barriers. That's wild. Not in service. Oh hey, our 150's here. Perfect timing. Oh my god, it's a Phantom. My favorite kind of bus.
Next stop, South.
And just a little while later, the 150, the Excelsior Arctic, has dropped us off here at the South Center Mall. There it goes. Anyway, we're here to get lunch, recharge from the 4:30 a.m. wake up that we've had. There goes a Boeing test flight, 777X. The things you see in Tukwila. We're finally getting that Jollibee. The line for Jollibee is a little too long, so we're going elsewhere. Or at least Johnny and I are. Are you happy you finally got your Jollibees? Is the 4 a.m. wake up getting to you?
No, it's the fact that we're in a mall and our phones are dying.
So true. Well, we finished our Jollibees and adjoining Chow King. So we're gonna go bum at the library so we can charge our phones. Mall library is crazy. This is an insane mousetrap. And after a little bit of a rest, shout out to the mall library for keeping us rested. We're going back to the bus stop. We're gonna catch the route 126, 156, something like that. It's gonna take us to SeaTac, where we can catch a plane back to Sacramento. I do believe that purple Gillig is going to be ours. And after 20 minutes through a lot of residential, our bus dropped us off here, the SeaTac Airport Light Rail Station. So we're just gonna walk over and find our plane flying to Sacramento with Southwest today. Oh my god, SeaTac Gillig. Gillig Phantom has been spotted. No ride today, but the fact that I get to see it, amazing. Oh boy. Security looks like it'll be fun. We made it through security. Hooray. Johnny and Jen are still inching their way through. Our plane still has yet to arrive. It's about 40 minutes to our flight time, so I've managed to coerce Johnny into doing one of my favorite airport activities, riding the train. Woo! Seattle's airport train is also one of the oldest operating airport people movers because it was built in 1973, which is really, 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 really old. I think this one's gonna leave. So it's got places to be. And I've managed to acquire my favorite seat in the house.
Please hold on. Next stop, B gates. Remain on board for A and S gates, baggage claim, and ground transportation.
A few minutes later, we're back where we started. The B gates. Successful loop. And that was one of 3 lines that the Seattle Underground operates. Time to go wait for our plane. Our plane's here. Oh my god, guys, first day in California, are you ready?
First, do you have any more pre-orders?
I got a window at the cost of the rest of the gang abandoning me.
Once again, we don't.
What company is it?
Our deplaning adventure isn't over yet. We still have to take Sacramento's airport train. Ooh.
Don't stop. Keep moving. No fighting.
Yeah, Jen, don't stop.
I didn't stop. However, they always just delay a little.
Airport train. We're electing not to hop on that train. We're not in a friend-making mood today.
I don't think you understand what that means. You ever walk backwards? How do you walk?
Oh, 15 seconds later, we're here. We teleported to Jen's car.
Woot woot.
The trip is over. What do y'all think?
It was a fun time.
I'm glad the plans made it out the group chat.
The plans made it out of the group chat. Jen saw colleges she wanted to see.
I'm happy to be here.
Now we have to return to reality.
Back in the 916, baby. We're gonna let our banks recover.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you again next time. That 5 a.m., 4 a.m. wake up is hitting.